That's the shittiest clap.
That's okay. I'll say, dude, I'll make it work, dude.
Okay, so this is the funny part of the Rhino last night. So we think the cops, or like a car comes up, we think it's the cops. Mm-hmm. It's just a random car. We're like, whatever. And then the cops actually do come, and they stop. And Josh Albert is with us, and I swear to God, the cops get out of the car and they go like put their hands up, and then Josh just like started walking to his car, like
like he's like, I'm gonna play it cool, but I'm also gonna get the fuck out of here.
Like, no, Josh, dude, you're too brown to do that. You can't just walk away. Yeah, we thought he was about to get shot.
We thought he was walking to his car. He's actually walking to stand on top of a train as it pulls out of the station.
He's catching to stop.
He's sitting on top of the train.
But yeah, then they asked us, they're like, are you guys fighting over here? And we're like, does it look like it? What? And they were like, no, somebody called because they thought there was a fight going on. And we're like, no, dude, we're all friends. And then they left, and we thought about it, and Max was like just screaming. Like, Max wouldn't stop screaming. Like,
yeah, and also the car that did drive by, you guys were like, it's the fucking cops. Like, you guys were like, they probably like called the cops, huh? Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah. It was, but yeah, just police showing up, and Josh starts wandering away. Like while they're looking at us.
He tried to Irish goodbye the cops. He's like, I'm just gonna get out of here, guys.
He's like, man, that's crazy, guys. I'm done. I'm going.
Also, when you guys are like completely innocent of any, like you guys have not done anything.
The worst thing you can do is just make a lot of sudden movements when. It's like, what are you guys up to? Like nothing. Dude.
It would have been also funny if he just broke into a full sprint, like just like running the opposite way.
Dude, we gotta tackle the big news. I didn't see it until I saw social media.
What's the big news?
You lost to a black fella.
Oh fuck yeah!
You lost your race, dude.
4-1. Yeah. So, it hurts me to say, but like, here's the thing about me: I give people their flowers. Like I give people their respect.
Yeah.
Cole Fletcher did beat me on Thursday. He beat me in a race. I'm now 4-1. Me and him are 1-1. So we agreed to a best out of 3. So
there's another one.
The best two, yeah, we're having a rematch. He's currently in Mexico right now, getting fat.
And that's a good advantage for you. Dude.
Yeah, he's in Mexico for, I think he's in Mexico for a week. And every day I'm texting him. I'm like, dude, you're just getting fat. I'm in the gym, dude, putting in work, dude. I'm so ready for you. But yeah, we're gonna have a rematch a week from today. Just find out like the true champion.
Now, walk me through your training regiment.
Oh, okay. So wake up. I don't know when I wake up, but I know that it's 30 minutes past whenever I was supposed to wake up.
That's good. Yeah, you gotta keep your body rested.
Yeah, let's just say I was supposed to be at work at noon, I'm waking up at 12:30, and I'm going fuck, and I'm spam texting my manager saying I'm on the way, and I haven't even got out of bed yet. Like this is completely lying.
This traffic is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I had to get gas. It's going to add 45 minutes to my trip.
the pumps were pushing slow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the step 1 is wake up 30 to an hour after I'm supposed to wake up. Try not to eat before lunch because I'm like trying to fast. And then what that ends up happening is just pounding toaster scramblers at like 4 a.m. Like staying up to like 3 or 4. And having a combination of leftovers. So like, in terms of like physically, like what am I doing? Absolutely nothing. A combination of sitting and standing.
Okay,
that's kind of,
you're getting squats in at least.
Yeah, I'm getting a superset of sitting and standing. I go, yeah. So I sit for an hour and then I stand for 15 minutes. And I superset that about 700 times a day. And I hit that pretty hard. I did. I think I'm going to sign up for a gym membership. So I'm going like within like the next couple of weeks. I'm going to buy one. So I have to start going to get my money's worth. But
if you can use mine, I have one at Genesis, and I don't use it. I got an email the other day. It's like, thank you for being a valued customer for 3 years. And I was
Really?
like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, we used to have one to Lifetime as a family, and then we just never went. Plus, the thing I don't like about Lifetime is that like it's the opposite of Planet Fitness. So you walk into Planet Fitness and it's like just ogres
Yeah.
walking around. I mean, it's full.
It's a good starting point because it's $20 a month or
it's
something.
It's like if you've ever played World of Warcraft, it's the Horde. It's the Horde starting zone. Like there's orcs
Level
and cows and shit, just skeletons just walking around. It's a ton of level ones.
Yeah.
it's a ton of level 1 orcs.
There's 2 journeys you could start on. You could be just ginormous and fat, or like just malnourished.
Yeah,
Just trying to gain some pounds.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fucking mukbangers, dude. It's a lot of people eat in their car and film it. Going to a Planet Fitness. And but Lifetime, it's because it's like so expensive. It's like actually like only hot people and like actually fit people. And then I would just go in there and be like, man, I'm a level 1 orc, dude.
Yeah.
I'm out of my.
You're one of those mobile game ads. You're a level 1 guy.
Yeah.
You started off at level 70 and just somebody beat you down to the lower floors.
Yeah, seriously. I'm the mobile game ad, the guy that's like, it's so frustrating to watch where he gets the opposite of what's good.
Yeah.
I'm like getting like -10, minus fucking whatever. I'm like, I can't fucking handle it.
And you make the groans just like, Urgh.
Yeah. Oh, Greta! I'm hog riding into the fucking Lifetime. Nah, and also like I had Lifetime. My family had like a Lifetime membership before I like could drive, like, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't have agency.
Yeah.
I wasn't an adult. Yeah, like now I can be like, oh, I can do things I want. I have money. Like I can do things I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully start doing that soon. But
yeah, I mean, I would go to the gym, but I get jacked way too quick. It's unfortunate.
that's my problem too. Well, I'm jacked right now. It's a full moon out, dude. Oh, the clouds cover it up. It was a full moon out, dude. I'm turning.
We try to have a nice night cast.
Dude, 30 minutes into this, I'm going to turn into a furry. Dude, you better fucking watch out.
But what else? Oh, fucking obviously, we got to get the studio going. A studio.
Oh, a studio. See, like, the more that I think about it, I'm just like, yeah, where the fuck are we going to podcast? It's like, we're trying to move out of the futon.
Yeah. And it's not that we hate Big D. It's just...
No, we love Big D. We just got to graduate from the dude poster, futon.
The futon.
We got to abandon Shadow. Sorry, Shadow.
Okay, so the last one, I think this is really my only thing I want, is like to have chairs like this, or chairs of any kind, that angle to where it's easy to look at you.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go
dude,
like...
I know you want to look at me, dude. I just want to touch you. I need to be able to go like
dude,
that.
I can't keep my eyes off you.
Also, I don't know how good the last episode was. I edited it about halfway, then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna upload this bitch. I was like so unfunny on that podcast that I was like, I can't even watch this anymore.
Well, I mean, let's be serious. That was a really doom and gloom vibe, and the couch sucked.
It was a doom and gloom vibe, and I got soul sucked, maybe. Like, I mean, not like nothing happened to me, but like something must have happened where like right before we hit record, they were like, fucking they space jammed me, dude. They space jammed my podcasting abilities away, and I was like, God damn it,
dude. I was just aggressively getting sicker and sicker as we sat there.
I didn't know that at all.
Oh my god, dude! I was just like falling ill.
Yeah,
like slowly through the podcast. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Well, Pat's so funny. I get in the zone where I'm just like listening to Pat. I'm like, God, this guy rules. This guy's so funny.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh, I haven't said anything in 30 minutes on my own podcast. And then I do chime in. It's like, wow, that bombed. Okay.
Well, the problem was like those chairs are like the elusive ones where you're like, oh, a nice little seat, and then you just fall through the floor.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm glad that you fall through them, because when I sit in those chairs, I go, man, nobody else has fallen through these things. And I just tumbled 3 levels. You ever played Tekken?
I think just maybe like the arcade version.
Okay. Well, in Tekken, if you like slam a guy on the ground hard enough, there's some levels where you just like fall through to the next story, and you can continue the fight, dude. I got fucking slammed I got a couple transition stages, dude, on my ass when I sit in those type of chairs. Oh, it's a real bad vibe.
Right after that podcast, we go to the comedy club, and we're sitting there at the bar, and I'm ill. I'm pretty ill at this point. And I'm like, I could probably drink through this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a champion. I've done this many a times.
Yeah.
And I have 3 beers in under an hour. I feel nothing. I feel more sick.
Yeah, I heard about this. That's why I'm laughing.
I'm sitting there and I'm not even like just snot is just falling down my face.
Yeah,
and I'm like wiping it and it won't stop. And
like one of the anime characters. It's like
yeah,
it's like you got like a nasal drip.
I'm like wet. Like I was looking at my pants where I was like wiping it and I was like, oh, this is disgusting. and then for the past like week, I've legitimately been like cloudy mind, fully retarded.
Yeah.
Like I went and finally financed my car, and I don't know why the lady did this to me, but the finance lady was like, okay, so the grand total is $7,500. I was like, yes. And she's like, you're putting down $3,500. I was like, absolutely. She's like, what's the remainder? And I was like, why? I was like, why are you quizzing me right now?
She gives you a multiple choice. She goes, okay, and the remainder is A, $2,500, B. Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, She's like, 4,000. I was like, that's what I was gonna say.
She's really just testing you, dude.
Did I tell you about how I've been doing it on stage now of the transaction that happened when I sold my car?
No.
Okay, so
I mean, I've heard about it, but like I've heard riffs about it. I haven't heard what you've been doing though. I'm like,
oh, well, like the actual transaction.
I retired from stand up. I mean,
yeah.
I can't. I'm full time poster maker. I don't even do stand up. I don't even really podcast. I'm a guest.
You're just a graphic designer.
This is a guest. I'm a full time graphic designer. And it's even sadder than that because like graphic design has some level of respect. I only do graphic design for failing local comedy shows, failing independent comedy shows that sell 5 tickets.
Dude, don't sell yourself short, dude. You're doing the comedy fest.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, Fountain City Comedy Festival. That's gonna tank. Lord knows I get my hands on that puppy and that thing goes downhill.
That's gonna be a absolute disaster.
That's okay. All the headliners last year were so sold out, right, guys? Anyone remember that?
Hey, whoa. Everybody, it's the hot new festival. Everybody wants to get on.
Dude, I felt bad about that because I had a fun time at the fest, but I just remember seeing Tom Takar look out at like 13 people at the Bird. I'm like, man, you deserve better than this. You've done late night. You rule, dude. This sucks.
Okay, so oh no,
just chain smoking.
Might as well.
I mean, got to clear out the lungs. You're under the weather.
I'm finally feeling better again. I was like, let me just stunt this,
dude. That's like in like Doom when they're like going and like killing all the demons with like a flamethrower and shit. That's your doom.
It's my doom.
Your body is like the depths of hell, and you just got to go in there with a little Hellraiser. Just
oh fuck, who's the chew bubble gum? Kick ass and chew. I'm here to kick ass, chew bubble gum.
Oh, we're talking about oh fuck, who is that? Is that Chuck Norris?
No. It's a video game. It's kind of like Doom. I always forget.
Yeah, Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. I'm like Duke Nukem.
You are Duke Nukem.
I'm Duke Nukem. Some people in the scene probably think I'm just douche Nukem.
Douche Nukem. That's my stance on Israel Palestine. Is douche Nukem.
Yeah, those guys are getting kind of douchebags,
dude. So I said we fucking douche Nukem, dude.
That is kind of what we did in World War II.
Extermination service, dude.
But okay, so like
you're selling your car.
Selling my car. There's one part that I keep doing on stage that is true. Like one guy literally did message me and lowball me an offer.
Yeah.
And after he gave me the offer, he said non-negotiable.
He's not willing to negotiate his own offer on your car. Dude, I'm gonna do that. Like you post your car, I'm just gonna send you a message, $12, take it or leave it. Dude, gun to your head.
Dude, and so like I'm dealing with all these people, and finally, there's 2 people that are gonna meet me Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I don't know is that these are like friends or like family or something.
Oh, okay. Like 2 competing buyers, but they know each other.
Yeah, and they're there one's there to like make sure it's not a sketchy, like it's a guy, and then he's there with is the lady and her kids, and they don't tell me this at all.
So you think it's 2 separate people?
I think it's 2 separate people.
Yeah.
So they get there, and I'm retarded. And
yes,
this guy
you're
walks,
douche nukem.
This guy walks in. He's like, "Are you Connor?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Are you Thomas?" I was like, "Oh, Thomas, nice to meet you." His name's not Thomas at all. I thought he was another guy who I just got done messaging.
Yeah,
who was like, "Oh, I could be up there or whatever." And so he doesn't correct me.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
that's on him.
Yeah,
that's a pretty douche nukem move right there. Not to correct you.
So then like we're talking. He's like, so like, just give me the background on it, and because it's a salvage title, so I'm explaining what that means.
Yeah.
And oh shit.
Don't worry about it, dude.
I'll get it, dude.
Also, I thought we had an ashtray. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
And so then like he's there, and we're still at the car lot. And then some other kids walk in and they want to like buy a car. Technically we're closed. And I was like, well, I might as well. So like, I'm like,
are you selling a car now? I thought you detail cars and you're like closing a sale.
I'm selling my car and I start selling the dealership's cars.
So you were selling this at work basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like after hours. And like my guy comes in. I'm trying to sell him my car, and then the other guys. I was like, "I'll be with you guys right in a second." And then I'm like explaining the car, and then the lady walks in. I was like, "Triple trouble in here." I was like, "I'm about to sell 3 cars."
You're starting a bidding war. You got a little fucking.
And so then like she doesn't say anything, and he's asking me more questions, and he just like looks at me. He's like, "Would you put your kids in this?" And I swear to God, I didn't even budge. I said, "Absolutely."
No, I don't have kids. Just yes, sir. Yes, I would.
And I was like, and then
wait. Also, is Maddie not buying the car?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I was about to say I can't wait to see this new painting of your car, dude. I can't wait to see this $15 painting of a Ford Taurus or whatever the fuck.
No, but well, fucking.
This is Chevy Equinox in color, fucking 2023.
Oh my God, this bitch was like, she's like, "Oh, I'll buy it." I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, $5,000, and I was like, it was a whole thing, and then she's like, "How long will you give me to sell my car?" I'm like, 2 weeks. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then like after a week, she's like, "I'm not gonna buy it." I'm like, "You could have given me a heads up."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You wasted a week of me potentially selling it to someone else."
Yeah.
So
that's good. You're selling cars at the wazoo, dude. You're at the dealership, fucking divvying out.
So I'm there. I give this guy grace on my kids, on my children.
He goes, "Not only would I put my kids in this car, I would drive them home drunk in this car."
I'm like, this thing is a tank.
I would say no seatbelts. Take off the fucking seatbelts. I trust America. This is Ford. This is American engineering.
Fucking built Ford tough, baby.
Fucking Henry Ford.
Oh God. So then I'm like, yeah, just go drive it. It's got gas and it's all ready to go. And he's like, okay. So they're driving it. And then I look at the other kids. I'm like, all right, so what do you guys want? Because they're like kind of my age.
Yeah.
And so like, if there's like dudes like that, I drop like hey, can I help you? I'm like, what's up, dudes?
Yeah.
And then,
drop the facade.
Yeah. So
I do that too.
So then they end up driving it, and then like ended up coming back Monday and bought it, but whatever. So sold the car, but mine
just from the lot, not your car, a car,
just for the business. I thought,
dude, you're just a company man, dude.
I thought I'd just throw him one.
Did you make commission off it or no?
Fuck no, we don't do.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's
we don't do any of that shit. I'm almost guaranteed my boss took credit for it. He's like, I sold another one.
Dude, you didn't even get overtime for that, dude. That's crazy.
Hell no. So my people come back, and he was like, all right, I'll buy it. And then I was like, okay, now I got to tell you what's wrong with it. And so I'm telling him like the issues it does have.
Yeah.
And they're not like major, but just need an oil change and like one of the tire keeps going flat.
You go, I did lose a kid in this car.
My best friend committed suicide in the back seat. I was like, but I detail cars. I got it out. But so this is like where I start having like a mental like I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to do title work.
Uh-huh.
And like, so
I think it's like an IOU. You just write in the back, like, oh, it's his now. And you kind of like hand it over.
I mean, like I did it right, but
yeah.
I'm like trying to talk to him, and then I'm like, okay, cool, we'll do paperwork. So he goes and gets the money. He starts counting it. The lady comes back in, and I asked the dude, I'm like, oh, do you want to, I'm like, you can sit down right here and just start filling this stuff out. And he's like, he looks at the lady and he's like, go on ahead. And then like she starts signing and then one of the kids starts signing. And
like the 13, like one of like an actual kid.
Like, I don't know how old this kid was. I should have asked because I know there is a law.
I made that mistake, brother. Hey, you're just another comedian. Sometimes you forget to ask, okay? Dude, sometimes you forget to ask their age and you get put in a real pickle, okay? It happens to everybody. But I understand.
But yeah, then like I don't know if this kid, if he was a midget. I have no idea.
A midget.
Like he just
sold your car to a midget.
Yeah, like the mom like starts, printing her name, and then if two people are going to be on the title, you sign on the same thing. Yeah. And I see him start doing it, and I was just like, how old is this kid? I was like, I was like, whatever. I was like, they'll fuck up the title work. It's not my issue anymore. Like once I sign it away, it's not my problem.
Cash in your pocket. I mean, you don't even know what that car does.
I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And so, but the entire time I'm confused. I'm like, I don't even know who this lady is, and then like who this guy is. Because
you've been helping the guy.
Yeah,
yeah. Who's not on the title at all. It's a girl and her midge.
Yeah, I have no idea who these people are. I'm just signing my car title away. But once they gave me the money, I'm like, I don't care what happens. I'm like, I can fuck this title up.
Yeah,
I don't care. Mm-hmm. And so they finally buy the car, and I'm like, sweet. So then they leave, and then like close up, whatever. Next day, the dude texts me, and he's like, hey, so the car won't start. And I was like, damn, dude. I was like, that's a bummer.
What a bummer. What a bummer.
I was like, it worked great for me. I was like,
yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there. I was just getting that text the next day.
But then
I know what the problem is. Ain't got no gas in it.
But then he started talking about like he started alluding that like
you sold him a lemon or something?
No, not that. He thought I was the dealership because this is like my personal vehicle. This vehicle has nothing to do with the dealership.
Yeah, but he met you at the dealership, and you like sat him down in the office. Like, here, let's take a look at some paperwork.
Yeah, so he's like, do you have like any warranty? And I was like, brother, I'm like, this is my personal. I'm like, I can't.
You paid me cash. I mean, you guys could have done this deal behind a price dropper, and it would have been the same. Yeah.
The only thing was,
I understand his confusion though. Yeah, if he goes to, I mean, you did kind of douche nukem him. You kind of brought him to a dealership. You kind of brought him to a dealership, had him sit down in an office and fill out paperwork, and then he was like,
well, that's kind of what happened.
He goes, is there any like, do I get any liability, any warranty or anything? And you're like, nah, brother, you just paid me cash for my personal vehicle.
I mean, he did walk away with an official bill of sale. So, because normally you just like a bill of sale with like a random person is just like, do you have a piece of paper?
It's like a Snapchat story with you and him. Like,
it's for real. Just like, I am selling the car for this.
Yes.
Like, sign the paper.
You write on the back of a napkin. Yeah.
That's like your bill of sale.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, the only thing I can do is just, I'll give you back $200. I was like, and that'll probably fix. I was like, I don't know what the issue is. I'm like, but that'll probably fix it.
200. Hey, man. From me to the family, from me and the midge, just $200.
So I ended up walking away on a car that is probably evaluated at $2,500 with $4,300.
Nice. You see, you sold it for $4,500 and had to get $200 back.
Yeah,
that's good. Did it have a problem starting?
The fuel pump went out. And then it kept fucking up sometimes. And fucked up until like, I mean, I didn't drive it for 2 weeks, so I don't know what happened then. But he literally just starts telling me what he thinks is wrong with it, and I just was like, yeah, sure, probably.
Did you tell him the fuel pump was bad?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I didn't tell him it's brand new. I put a brand new one in.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, it's probably the purge valve. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, you're like, love that movie.
I was like, that movie's great. Like,
Purge Valve, love that flick, dude. 1, 2, and 3, dude.
But yeah, then just Venmo'd him $200, and he's like, thanks, man. Like, a lot of people wouldn't do anything. I'm gonna leave a good Google review
on the dealership.
I was like, dude, I'm not a part of the dealership.
He still thinks he's dealing with an actual dealership. Dude.
I'm like, dude, I would have treated this a lot different if this guy thought I was a part of the dealership. I'm like, my like retardation could have just costed us like a really bad Google review. Like, these people don't help with anything. Like,
well, you also could have like upsold. You could have been like, well, you could have done a classic dealership shit where you're like, yeah, well the car's 4,500, and then like for all the paperwork we got to add 200 on top of that, and then we got like you start giving him like the dealership shit.
No,
like,
dude, I'm not even joking. My negotiation skill was this. He walked in. He's like, I had it listed at $5,000. He's like, how about 4,500? And I was like, yeah.
he goes, how about yes.
I said it. I was like, I should have probably taken just a second to like act like I was thinking about it. I was expecting to walk away with $4,000, and he's like 4,500. I was like, yep.
Mm-hmm. You know what we should do? We should get like a piece of shit like truck where like the fucking ceiling is kind of like coming down and like the seats are torn up.
Brother, we got some of those at the lot.
Dude, we should take one of those to like the Meekum auction and have them roll it out onto the show floor like in front of a whole auditorium of people. And then it's just me and you, and we're like driving up the bits on a car that we own.
And everybody's just confused.
It's a rusty piece of garbage. There's literally like a family of raccoons like living in it.
Oh my god!
Like they roll it out onto the Meekum thing. Oh, that'd be so good.
The commentators are just like, we don't like. Are we missing something here?
We have a 2006 Ford Ranger with a family of raccoons.
Dude, the problem. I'm not even joking. Ford Rangers. They'll be like a 2004 with like 230 on them. They're still like $7,000.
Yeah. Well, like. I've never been like a truck guy, but if I wanted to get a truck, I want one of those like mini truck. Like it's a truck, but it's small as fuck.
Yeah,
those things look so fun. Like I see people driving those, I'm like, damn, it looks like fun.
The Rangers are cool. Colorados are cool.
Yeah,
they're kind of like they're essentially just fake trucks.
Yeah,
they're just a somewhat kind of bigger SUV.
Yeah, it's like an El Camino basically.
Yeah,
it's a car with a truck bed.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people get them just because they have like a truck bed and they don't use it.
Yeah,
but they get they put Line-X on it just in case they're moving something big.
I'm gonna Cerakote my entire car, just like people that put the bed liner on like the entire vehicle. You just like added like 1,000 pounds to your car? Like it's so fucking heavy.
Squatted, kind of low rider. Damn, how'd you get it so low? I'm like, it's the inside is just Line-X.
Dude, I think I just want to drive. I should get like a Lightning McQueen replica, like eyeballs and everything, like just full, like full Lightning McQueen.
You can't even see out of the windshield.
Dude, it's a full ka-chow, just driving past people. Dude, how sick would be it? Like what was the sponsor, like McSqueeze or something like that?
His sponsor was McSqueeze
or something. What was he had a sponsor? It was like, I don't know.
Did you see the clip of Stephen A. Smith when somebody?
Oh yeah,
was talking about who like Lightning McQueen and
like the goat. They were like the goat conversation. They brought up like a car from Cars. Yeah,
like the other guy.
And he was like, "Y'all think I didn't know about cars?"
It was like it was such a like autistic black guy thing, just like to know everything about cars.
No, I'll give you this. Tom Brady, 6 Super.
Pulls a napkin out like,
but ain't no Doc Shepherd. I swear to God.
You know Dr. Lightning McQueen.
Dude, it's so fun. Like, like I've listened to like Stephen A's like solo. He has his own podcast now. Like, it's so funny how like Shannon Sharp like created like Club Shay Shay, like basically his own YouTube platform, like his own podcast on YouTube. And then like every single sports personality was like, oh yeah, we can also be on TV and just have our podcast on YouTube, because way more people are on YouTube now than cable.
Yeah.
And Stephen A has like the Stephen A Smith show, and I watched I watched it periodically if they talk about the Chiefs or something. He has entire sections of his podcast just dedicated to him like gooning. What? Like it'll be like 40 minutes of like sports talk. Like it'd be like an hour episode, right? It'll be like 45 minutes of like, here's what's happening with like in the NBA, here's what's happening in the NFL, and then for 15 minutes it'll be like, and let me tell you, Beyonce. Good Lord. Like it'll just be like talking about women, like how he's like, and it'll just be like,
that's what we should turn this into. Just call it the Goon Guys. Just goon guys. For an hour.
It's just Stephen A just being like, and I saw that sister Dua Lipa. And I'm just like Stephen A Smith is talking about Dua Lipa right now, but it's so funny. He's like talking about how he loves Latinas, and he's like, man, like,
I think the big thing now is like all the other comics are retaliating against Cat Williams and Shay Shay and just calling Shay Shay gay. They're like, he's a big gay guy. Like,
is that like the move?
Yeah, I don't know. I just see on Twitter.
I mean, that is the ultimate comeback. I mean, how is he going to defend? How is he going to? I mean, that's like.
Dude, I just doom scroll Twitter too much, and I retain nothing. But there was like some comedian, I forgot who it was, but he was just on stage, and he's like, "Shannon Sharp, that dude gay," and there was like, and then the whole crowd's like, "Ooh."
It's like Def Jam comedy, like, ah, no, he just said he was gay though.
Fuck. Oh, what's the? I mean, it's
so funny.
We should have went to that one that came through Kansas City. The We the Ones.
Oh yeah,
tour.
I had a coworker that went to it.
What'd he say?
Yeah, he said he was like, yeah, I was most disappointed in DC Young Fly. He's like, DC Young Fly was the worst. He's like, D. Ray Davis, he's funny. But these are the people that like King Batch and shit. Like it's like,
yeah, it's like just some shitty dude who does.
It's a black guy that plays 7 characters in one video, and he's playing a woman because he puts a mop on his head.
Yeah,
he's like he's in every video is like POV. You're talking to your girl about dinner, and then he'll be like, he has like a phone set up on a tripod with like a light, and he'll like turn the corner and be like, "Hey babe, where are we going?" And then it's just him with a mop on his head, like, "I don't know where we're going." And then all the comments are like, "Ah!" Cat laughing emoji, 100, 100, 100. Money bag, damn,
dude. I mean, Cat Williams was talking about wearing the dress, but I think I mean, if you're at some point in a black life, dude, you just end up throwing a mop on your head and acting like a black woman.
Dude, the Illuminati, the Hollywood elites don't want you in a mop head, dude. That's how they show their power over you. They get all these black Instagram comics to put a mop on their head.
I mean, we know one. We have.
Well, that's the thing. You can barely even see that's a mop on their head because the video's in 480p, dude.
I know.
It's filmed on a fucking Nokia flip phone.
I mean, there's got to be some sitting that they're hitting that really just turns it down. I don't understand it.
They're like, man, this quick wireless data plan ain't cutting in my shit, so I gotta bump it down.
Dude, I think like even the iPhone 8 had HD video. And that was like 8 years ago.
No, they're on the iPhone SE, dude.
those were still nice phones.
Yeah, but the screens are cracked. you gotta factor that in.
They're cracked and financed.
Yeah. All of their technology is like shit you'd find in Fallout. Like damn.
They all walk around with Pit Boys.
Dude, imagine going on stage and recording your set on a Pit Boy. Like, boop, 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 boop.
Like, oh man, can you call my mom real quick? Yeah, for sure, man.
Their walk-up song is like one of those like 1950s songs about nuclear radiation. It's like the atom bomb. As you walk on stage, like, oh damn. I'm the Pit Boy. No, it's one of those things. It's like their phones, they still have to be plugged into the wall. So they're like constantly walking around with a cord. they're like pulling a cord constantly with them. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, oh, my phone. Like, it's got to be plugged in at all times.
But yeah, those are the ones that are like, I need to make the most videos I possibly can.
You seriously, like, they'll like your shit, and you're like, oh, this is a comic, and you see it's like 9,000 posts. You're like, oh my god, this is mental illness. It's just reposting memes on their account, no caption, no nothing. Yeah. It's like, this is just a screenshot of a meme I saw. It'll be like Calvin and Hobbes. It'll be like a newspaper clipping. They'll just like post it on their thing. I'm just like, oh,
nothing makes me
that's sick.
Just like probably laugh harder than like it's like a video and it's like, and then all of a sudden somebody like pops up in the green screen mode and it's just like their face and they're like pointing up. They're like, oh, y'all, this is ridiculous.
Yo, this should have me for real.
Yeah. But that's it. That's the reaction. Like, I mean, come on, man,
dude. I respect you though. They're out there hustling, dude. I respect the grind. Chase that bag.
I mean, can you call it hustling when nobody watches it? Or
dude, you're being a real douche nukem right now, dude. You're trying to chase the bag. You're trying to reach their dreams, dude.
I know that's where you go wrong.
One Snapchat Bitmoji poster at a time, dude. They're just trying to reach the promised land,
dude. We do not chase the bag. I'll tell you that.
It's actually so sad, like how hard I try to make things look professional and how little people give a fuck. It's like,
I know, that's the thing.
It's so sad.
I'm telling you.
Oh, it's funny. I'm like, man, dude, that's okay. I'm full-time graphic design now, so I'm gonna take my talents to Gay Beach, dude. I have like a LeBron press conference. I'm stopping comedy. Take my talents to the graphic design world.
I mean, the thing is, you got to at least charge something.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, people have given me money in the past, but the problem is I like to help people.
Yeah.
I just like to give back. I'm just so generous. No, but actually, I make stuff for people and I just don't charge them because I'm like, whatever.
Well, eventually you're gonna have to, dude. You're a hot commodity. Everybody's talking about getting some graphics from
these fucking hot cross buns on the IG. Yeah.
You're in the danger zone, dude. You're in hot water now.
It was also funny. So, the link I have in my bio to buy the tickets for our show. So you click the link, it goes to like a link tree, right, which has everybody's Instagrams on it.
Yeah.
And the ticket link's the first thing, but there's also like a poster, all the people's IGs, like a Venmo, and I was like, my sister wanted to buy tickets to the show. So I was watching her click through the thing. She had to click the link in my bio, click this thing, click this thing, click this thing, and finally got to the ticket thing. And I go, "Oh, that might be too much, right?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff to click."
Yeah,
I'm just like, "Oh fuck," but I mean, I changed it, but it still is kind of funny to see people go like,
"Oh yeah, that's what sucks is like if there's more, like I do it all the time. If there's more like than 2 or 3,
yeah,
I'm just like, I didn't care that much. You give up very quickly.
Yeah."
Yeah,
well,
just one touch, and then you got to have everything there. That's what's brutal about everybody being legitimately retarded these days.
Yeah, dude. So how much are the Trump sneakers retailing for?
So, dead stock.
Dead stock, never worn, fresh in box.
They were like, so you could buy them for $400. I'm sure now they're reselling for like $1,500.
Are they sold out already?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They sold out like as soon as it was announced.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
And then I saw a clip from Fox News, and one of the guys was like, I swear to God, he was like, and he's tapping into the black community. He's selling shoes, and it's like this white dude saying this. He's like tapped in. He's selling shoes. He's like,
he's tapped in, dude.
He's like, and that's what's gonna win. He's like, he's tapping into the culture. And I was like, yo, come on now.
It sounds like a sketch.
Yeah, dude, he was being for real.
Dude, he was being for real.
Yeah.
No cap, dude. He's kept tapping into the culture. Oh my God.
He literally said like, they love shoes. I'm not like verbatim. He was like, they love shoes.
They love shoes. Duh.
I was like, oh man.
That would be funny if he has like that does have like an outsized effect on the black vote. Like he actually gains like 5%. The poll. That'd be.
I was like, I have no idea if that's what the move was.
Also, the worst looking shoes. I mean, this
dude. But they're so funny to have. I mean,
yeah.
Wearing them would be hilarious.
I want to get 2 pairs. One so we can like display them on the podcast, but then I want to go to like steer conventions and like wrap them in saran. Like like they do like the heat shrink wrap.
Yeah.
Where they sell sneakers at like sneaker conventions. They're like good, like the sealed. You know what I'm talking about? Like just walk around with those. Just be like, yeah, I'm offering trades.
I need 2 per. Yeah.
There's actually, there has been, it was crazy. 3 people this week, 3 brothers came into the store.
Yeah.
All separate with the full Red October outfit, like red head to toe, like not a single garment of clothing not fully red.
Those are just good college students. Supporting
yeah.
Who are the donkeys? What do we got around here?
The donkeys?
The MCU.
Oh, UCM.
UCM.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were repping the donkeys.
Yeah, the Crimson, yeah.
they were Crimsons.
I was just like, damn, dude, you're rocking the full Red October, dude. Maybe that's sick.
All 3 of them?
No, they were separate though. Like they came in like different days.
Oh, I thought 3 absolute crimson chins.
I feel like that happens when you get a lot of money. Like I feel like you see like rich, like billionaire people, and they're just fully monochromatic. Like they're wearing all white, like it's a cult, you know?
Yeah, but I mean,
it's like all white, all black, all red, all like they. I feel like once you have enough money, like color's too much for you.
You got to have one color when you go out.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
You spin a wheel, they go.
That's what LA kind of look. Well, actually, no. LA is just like. For real, just throw on anything that you got.
I feel like you become a billionaire. You dress like the Wiggles. You're like, I'm the purple guy. Like I'm purple, you're yellow, but Brian over there is green.
Yeah, dude, they're the Teletubbies of fashion.
They're full Teletubby.
Hit you with Care Bears,
dude. How sick would it be to have like a TV implanted in like your stomach region?
Of what?
Be watching tunes. Like,
well, I'll tell you what.
Isn't like a Teletubby? Like, didn't they have like the little like screen thing?
Well, I mean, it'd be the easiest way to show everybody your favorite Twitter videos. Be like, check this out, dude.
Dude, Rolling Loud. Look at this.
Look at this.
Or I mean, a Daily Loud. Whoa. That'd be so funny if that's the way you find out that's the way you like find the George Floyd videos, watching off the stomach of one of your boys. Like, no way, another shooting in Cleveland. Yo. Whoa. Man.
I mean, since the Casey shooting, been seeing a lot of friends getting after the like hitting everybody with the facts and logic of destroying that kid who wore the face paint. Like,
okay.
And
Stop the chop.
Yeah, and like calling that kid like wearing blackface and racist, and then they'll say that and be like, but they're not going to release the shooter's pictures. It took them 2 weeks to release the shooter's pictures.
Yeah, they had the Megyn Kelly thing. Like, was it Megyn Kelly or Kellyanne Conway or somebody went on Bill Maher and it was like, if the shooter was white, we would have found out instantly. Like, we would have found out within hours that he was white, but because he's not white, the identity's unknown or whatever. I was like, damn, that's some facts and logic right there. Yeah. No, I was like, I
was hearing so much like
the whole thing's dumb.
I didn't catch up, but I heard like, I mean, there was so much random shit coming up. They were saying like he had like a big bag of guns and before
a big old bag. He was like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He was walking in. You get a gun. You get a gun.
Everybody was catching coal.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
But yeah, they said that he was gonna cause a mass shooting and brought like a bag of guns, and I was like, I don't think that was what happened at all.
Also, like, if you did have a bag of guns and you were planning to cause a mass shooting at, like, all things considered, if you're in a crowd of thousands of people and you only get 20, you're a pretty bad match. Like, at that point, you really could just let loose. Like, well,
you know have you seen the RoboCop video of like he only shoots the victims in the dick?
No.
Oh, so like there was like this fan made RoboCop, and
yeah,
essentially it was like this. The scene was like somebody was like trying to rape a girl, and RoboCop shows up and shoots his dick off.
Yeah,
and like more bad guys keep appearing, and he keeps just shooting all their dicks off.
Shooting them with the dick.
And it was like that guy somehow just kept shooting and hitting like all the kids. he's like, I'm not trying to hit these kids, man.
It was like he was like playing Call of Duty Zombies, but it was like the dog level. Like, ah, man, it's only dogs.
Yeah, I'm shooting at the floor.
Yeah, it's round 12 or whatever. Yeah, that's whatever. It was a tragedy. My coworker was like, "That's it, dude. I'm getting a gun. Like, I can't." He's like, "I can't handle this shit anymore, man." I'm like, dude, what? Like, what? I'm like, you're retarded. What are you gonna do?
It is funny how people just like how they go when a gun thing happens. It's either like get rid of all of them or like I'm gonna get a gun now.
Well, like he was also like, I guess we're just not gonna be able to have parades anymore. I was like, you are retarded. Like the Las Vegas shooting that happened at a concert. There's thousands of concerts every night.
Yeah,
they were like, one concert shooting happened. Like, you know what? No more concerts. We're calling them all off.
Yeah, and also that guy was employed by the FBI and CIA, so it was like,
yeah, duh.
I mean, that whole thing was a hox.
I mean, I would be surprised if we get to the bottom of this KC thing and we find out he's a bit of mop head on social media. He's controlled by the Hollywood elites.
Yeah, dude. Who do you think got him in there? Pfizer. Who do you think was there? Kelsey.
Duh.
All adding up to me, brother.
All those kids unvaccinated.
Yeah, Pfizer's pissed.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's RoboCop, but instead of shooting people in the dicks, it's shooting the unvaccinated. It's like, oh my god, is there no myocarditis in this crowd?
Yo,
let me just open fire.
I'm seeing too many good hearts out there. Good young hearts out there. We got to get rid of that.
Good young hearts. What's that? Who has that joke? God damn it! Oh, it's so funny. Kurt Metzger. When Kurt Metzger is like talking about gun violence and like gang shootings, and he was like, he's like they've got Urkel-seeking bullets. He's like, every time there's a shooting in the hood, every time there's a shooting in the hood, the bullets miss the gangs and hit a promising black teen. He goes, if you're a black and you've got straight A's, I suggest you lay low for a little bit. he goes, are you a black teenager and you've got a 4.0 GPA? Wear a vest. He goes, they got Urkel-seeking bullets out there.
Yo,
It's real funny. 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 It's Every time it's just shooting the bullets missing at a promising black teenager. It's such a funny premise. What happened to Kurt Metzger before he went gay? Oh, so did you see that? Did you see Amy Schumer?
Bro, her face looks like...
Oh my God, dude.
I don't know, like, have you ever stepped on gum?
She looks like I guess I almost made a Pokemon reference again, but she looks like the Pokemon Licky Tongue. Which you don't know what it is, but you know she looks like a Majin Buu kind of like from
True.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
she's full booed up.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. I don't know what happens. I think that's why they tell you can't be fat when you do plastic surgery.
Yeah, dude.
They're like you got to lose weight, dude. We can't work on this. Like, it's gonna move around.
I thought of this the other day too. So this is like, I wrote it down as a premise for a joke, but I will never be able to do it because it's like, I will never get anybody on my side. Like, it's just so,
dude. You're
wrong.
You can nail the wild and out. Dude.
Well, I'm not even. I'm a graphic designer now, so like, this is before I stopped doing comedy.
No, dude, you're gonna get this wild and out joke down.
Yeah, that joke does rule, but not this. So I was thinking, like, whenever you see photos or videos of like a chick that's just like fat enough to where she claims that she's thick.
Yeah.
Like massive titties, massive fake, like, or not fake ass, massive like ass. But like, she's like, at least I'm all natural. Like that, this shit's all natural. I'm like, yeah, nobody's like getting surgery. Like nobody's getting fake surgery to look like that. Nobody goes into the plastic surgeon and is like, yeah, can you make me fat as fuck?
Dude, I might.
That's actually how I got this big. This is all artificial. But like you'll see like big, I mean, you know, not to fat shame, but it's like you'll see big women and be like, yeah, I'm all natural though. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's not artificial.
It's the most natural to be just super fat.
Yeah.
It's like
I've had more respect for they're like, I'm I'm red-blooded American.
I got a lot of red blood in me.
A lot of red meat. A lot of red blood. But it's like, I'm all natural. It's like, yeah, no shit. Nobody's like, no chick is extremely fat and is like, yeah, I actually got plastic surgery to look like this. Nobody's walking to the plastic surgeon. I was like, yeah, hey, with a picture, like, yeah, what do you want to look like? And it's just a picture of a plus size model. Like, yeah, can I look like fat as fuck right now?
Well, I mean, God. Yeah, no one's gonna be on your side.
Yeah, no, it's this is never gonna work. But it's just a thought I had the other day. It's like, oh, I'm all natural. It's like, yeah, no, what else would you be?
Like, I guess you could start it with that. You're all natural. You're like, listen, I'm coming from a point of all natural privilege.
Yeah, you guys might think I'm fat, but at least I'm all natural. A lot of these other comments come up here, pin him back, pull it back. I go, I'm all natural.
It was.
I'm plant based.
Speaking of all natural, have you seen the blind comic that's been coming around?
No. Oh yeah, yes.
So Max, obviously, a hilarious Max Peterson moment of the blind guy's up there.
Oh, trying to give him a fist bump or something?
No. Max brings him up there. He does a set, and then after he gets done, Max just like kind of just tosses him to the wind and lets him figure out how to get down the ramp. And this dude almost walks off the stage.
Really? Oh my god, that would be so funny if that's how the comedy club goes down. Like they lose in a lawsuit to a blind guy falling off the stage because Max Peterson doesn't escort him towards the ramp.
Dude, I mean that would have been the easiest lawsuit of all time.
Dude, I'm about to turn on us, dude.
You're about to. Yeah, dude, you're all plastic surgery'd up. This is your fake. Yeah, this is your fake body. You're gonna go back to being skinny.
I'm about to go back to being all natural. I'm about to shed my surgeries. Oh, dude. I do like how we decided to podcast outside and then we got here and it instantly drops 20 degrees. I'm like, oh man.
That's the worst part of it. It's like almost spring, but it's still kind of winter.
Also, you're covered in ash, by the way.
Bro, what are you trying to say, dude? That I didn't put on my lotion?
No, I'm saying like you were smoking and just ashing on your like your pants and your shirt. I'm just ash.
Dude, you know it's been a little windy out here.
You've been fucking with the pile of ash that you created, and then you just wiped it on yourself. I don't know. Dude, you dress like you sell your own car out of a used car lot and pass it off like an official vehicle.
I'm like, this puppy right here comes with a 1-year warranty.
You sold it to a single mom and a midget. I was like, yep, this ain't. There's nothing wrong with this bad boy, and it just died instantly.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, of course not, dude.
I do
Especially
not
where
feel
you're
bad.
from. That vehicle was made to be inbred, dude.
True. I mean, that thing was mean, it had like 180,000 miles on it. The thing was going downhill.
When did you buy it?
When I had 60.
Damn, you put a lot on there.
How
long have you had that thing?
3 years. But
damn.
120. Yeah.
123? Is that, am I crazy? That's like a fucking fuck ton.
Yeah, you know me, comedy life, dude. Just
you're not even a road comic. You just drive to open mics in your own city. You're like, man, I'm putting 40,000 miles going to the 403 club. Like, I'd understand if you were like touring, but like
dude,
you're
come
like,
on,
man.
Come on, man. You know me.
Well, that's the good thing about being a graphic designer. I don't have to drive. I just sit.
Everything. You work from home.
Yeah. I'm work from Google Drive. That's how
I mean, Josh Albert has been talking about Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Yeah.
And just dashing all the time. He just dashes around, makes
he's hyping it up. Yeah. I was thinking about DoorDash. I need to either get a second job or start DoorDashing or something.
It seems like DoorDashing is very easy.
I used to do it. I DoorDashed for like 2 summers. But and I feel like I made decent money. I mean, it's hard to gauge now. Like, I don't know how it would be now. Because it's been like at least 5-6 years since I've done it. But
oh yeah, I mean, I ordered something the other day just for myself, and I was like, just getting like a normal order I'd get just
so
if I were to walk. I just was sat there and spent $40, and I was like, this wasn't worth it at all. I was like, this is super dumb.
I know. Like 2 podcasts ago, it was a real low point because I was just talking about how much I binge eat. The real lowest point I think I've ever been at. One time I DoorDashed. This is when I was living alone in Lawrence, playing World of Warcraft all day.
Mm.
I don't know what was happening, but probably Asmongold started his stream, and I was like, can't miss this. DoorDash instead of go and get it myself. Yeah. I DoorDashed myself $50 worth of Mr. Beast burger.
oh God!
Which is the saddest sentence I've ever said.
Are they even good?
They're actually pretty good.
Ugh.
Mr. Beast burger is actually kind of solid, and it wasn't even that I had a lot of it. It was just like I think I got like 2 burgers.
Yeah, but then you learn like where they're made, and it's just like some guy's shed.
Yeah, it's like Singapore. You're like, what the fuck?
And there's like 5 Asian dudes in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like people are complaining about the Chinese immigrants coming in.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, dude, you know where they're going.
Mr. Beast burger.
They're like, these are CCP or CCP Chinese nationalists, and they're here to shoot us. And
they're CCPCBs, dude. CCP cheeseburgers.
I guess I think Virginia or something, somebody stumbled upon like
Virginia.
They stumbled upon like a bunch of Chinese people with like weapons like practicing.
Wait, like yeah, were they doing what's the Wing Chun? Do you know what Wing Chun is?
No,
it's the little wooden dummy with all the pegs. They just go like the thing that spins around.
Dude, yeah, they caught a bunch of Chinese dudes being ninjas. They're being ninjas in the woods.
They're just like. You ever played Metal Gear Solid?
No.
When you get found out, they have like a little exclamation point, like bling. That's just a ton of exclamation points with like Chinese dudes like next to a Wing Chun like wooden dummy. Like we weren't doing nothing down here.
Oh yeah, but
were they like Chinese Americans or like just like
no? These are like illegal Chinese guys,
full blown immigrants.
Yeah, they had assault. Like ARs and stuff. Just
where?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know if this story's real.
You're just free. You're like your brain is like ChatGPT. It's like, give me a fake interesting story to talk about.
My coworkers are the far right. When people are like, they're like the far right.
Oh my God,
racist, and I'm like, yeah, I work with those guys.
Okay, so my bowling team is just. We have one guy who's just full blown retarded. Like. It's the best part of being on a bowling team is I get to see like 60-year-old men discover like TikTok and like Facebook reels, like Facebook videos. And one of them is like criminally, like he's so addicted to like Facebook video, like the whatever the TikTok or like Instagram, whatever the version it is on whatever it's called on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, dude. Anytime we're trying to have like a normal discussion, like we're talking sports, we're talking fucking politics, like it doesn't matter. We're talking anything. Yeah. Like I'm with the rest of the team, right? All of a sudden, he'll just like interrupt us and be like, like we're having a solid conversation, he'll just come out of nowhere like, yo, look at this fucked up dog. We're like, what? We're trying to like have a discussion here. Like we're like, there's this funny moment yesterday. So there's this we were bowling against this team that had this real old guy. Must have been like 90. Real fucking old. 85, 90. To the point where like he could barely lift up his ball. He just basically drops it on the lane. It rolls down at like 1 mile an hour. And he's actually striking. Like he's good. Like
he's got the bumpers up.
No, he's no bumpers, dude. He's got the bumpers on life, dude.
He treats bowling like air hockey. He's trying to hit the sides.
Yeah, but so he fucking like drops his ball, and like this guy's so fucking old. So I look at my teammate Chuck. He's sitting next to me. I'm like, just trying to like make conversation. I'm like, hey Chuck, do you think you'll bowl when you're that old? Like, do you think you'll? And he just looks at me and he goes, I'm not gonna live much longer. Straight face. And then we both started laughing, but it was just like so dark. I was like, yeah, you think you'll bowl that you're that old? And he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna live much longer. Because I forgot he's had like heart problems. Like he's had like 2 heart attacks.
Yeah.
I was just trying to like I'm like, yeah, you're.
Oh yeah.
But and then like I said, we'll be having a conversation and it'll be like, man, look at this chick. And it's like a video of like, it's one of the videos of the mop head dude. It's the black dude. It's the black dude POV. You're going to go with going to dinner with a girl. He just pulls up the the weirdest fucking videos and just like, I gotta get out of this. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what Max does essentially.
Oh yeah, the stuff Max sends. I mean, I almost need to block his account. Like,
dude, it's so early in the morning when he said, I'm like, dude, come on, what are you doing?
But that's the thing. When I'm being at dinner, like when I'm up late, it'll be like fucking 6 a.m. I'm pounding a toaster scrambler, and then I'll get a video from Max. I'm like, yes, dude, we're both up right now. Got an ally in the fields right now. No, but he's what he sends is borderline criminal most times. Like he'll send me stuff. I'm like, this is allowed on social media. Like this doesn't get flagged, but like,
Oh, speaking of you saying that your bowling teammate was just like, I don't got much to live.
Yeah.
I totally jinxed myself at the DMV today. Of the lady was like, oh, is there any person that you want to like have your death, whatever it's called, like who do you want to have this car when you die? And I was like, I got a couple years left in me. I was like, nobody. And I said that, I'm like, oh, damn, dude, now I'm gonna die soon. I was like, I just killed myself.
You're gonna die soon. I'm gonna have to sell your car to a midget and a woman in a used car parking
dude.
lot.
My fucking used 2015 Taurus is gonna be just in limbo, dude. Everybody's gonna be fighting over it.
Have you liked the vehicle so far? You been whipping it?
Oh yeah, I still got to fix a couple things on it, but
you gotta finish douche nuking him out, dude.
I like it because my girlfriend smokes weed, so it's like. Now it's leather, and it doesn't like stick to.
Oh, like it doesn't the scent doesn't stay in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it still smells like it. I'm sure, but not as intensely.
Yeah, it's good. That's the nice thing on my car too. I have leather seats, and all my girlfriends they all smoke.
Oh, my girlfriend.
When I drive them around,
3 of my girlfriends will get in the back and just.
Dude, I drive them around. I forget to ask them their age, but I just drive them around. Mostly Lawrence. No, yeah, it's they're all there in the back smoking, passing around a joint or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Like I don't do that stuff.
You got the stoner girls that used to hang out at the skate park. Those are always the wild ones, and they wear beanies.
Yeah, I wasn't a skate park kid. I was a skate city kid. I was different. I was much cooler.
You were on different things with 4 wheels.
No, I was a blade guy. So yeah, I guess I had 4 wheels. Wait, do blades have 3 or 4 wheels?
They got
4, right?
Maybe 5. I don't know.
4 on each, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I didn't skate. I just went there to make out with underage women. I was also underage. I was in 6th grade, but
I mean, nothing is cooler when your talent is you're on the like disco rollerblades and they put out the limbo.
Oh yeah, you get low.
You get so low, dude. You feel like you're about to split your nuts in half. You go,
Yeah, I wasn't the best at limbo because I was so rock hard. My dick would just
dude,
go up the bar every time. I go, God damn it!
I mean, you open up as wide as a pair of pliers, dude. You just
yeah, seriously. I'm like a Leatherman, dude. They open me up, multi-tool. Yeah, no, just could never win limbo. I just remember skating around to like Soldier Boy and like Usher. Oh, and this is when what's the Chris Brown? Oh my God, Chris Brown was just steady. It was like Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Lil Jon actually, not Lil Wayne, Lil Jon. Pardon my mistake. It was like you go to Skate City, 6th grade. It's Friday night, dude. You're about to stay up till midnight, dude. Who are you, an adult? Psh, you're living life. Yeah, and it was like Chris Brown, Lil Jon, Usher, Soulja Boy, and then Wiz Khalifa, Black and Yellow. The one Wiz Khalifa song. Like, I was like, God, I'm just like fucking. This is like when adults when they say they go to the club. This is like what it's like,
yeah,
right?
You were like a new age kid, but from like the 1980s.
Yeah. And I like skate around on my blades. Let me put these up. I get like the roller skates instead of the blades and put like a towel on my shoulder and start like just like skate with all my boys like in tandem.
Oh, dude, I had the well, I would when I played hockey.
You played hockey?
Yeah.
What position?
Just
dumbass.
Yeah, it's just dumbass. That's for real. They would just be like, Connor, get in there. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a retard. You were center left retard.
Yeah. I was like, oh boy, can't actually get smashed into a wall.
To be fair, a lot of comedians are center left retards.
No, but like I would go there for like skating practice, or like you got to keep like skating. So like me and my mom would go, and I was like in middle school, and I was just like fucking dark and edgy. So I'd be like. I'd be like skating around and like.
Did you have like the long hairs when you took off your hockey helmet? You were like, ugh.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, that's
yeah, dude. And then I would fucking like put my hood up and just like go in a circle and just be like, dog, it's cold in here, but not as cold as my soul, dude.
Did you put the Skrillex in the Skull Candies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, just like skating around in a circle.
Dude, I would just like I would just hit a quick, just backwards skate, just going forward, just like whatever. I'll just fucking go backwards now.
The point, you like talking about nonchalantly like doing skating moves, like I'll just go backwards right now.
I was like,
dude.
I was like, I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna look at all the people's faces just because they're checking me out. They know how good I am. I was like,
I'm so dark and edgy.
And then meanwhile, my mom was like in the like, she was like in the classes for like, I guess like the artsy kind.
Oh yes,
and
yes,
so
yes,
my
yes.
mom's like working on like the balance and stuff, and I'm like hoodie up, just like these people don't even know me, dude. It's just me and my mommy.
Dude, you were such a conflicted guy.
Dude, I was so conflicted.
Dude, there's so much stuff going on up top. You just couldn't get through it. You're like skating around with your skull candies, and you're like, God, there's just so much suffering in this world right now.
I was like, dude, just life itself is just so dark, dude.
God, I hope my middle school girlfriend knows I love her, dude. If she's out there.
Dude, I was truly in love back then.
You go home, text your girlfriend.
Yeah, dude, just fucking flip out.
Hey, how are you? You're like, what the fuck?
Like, hey, I know we've been dating for a month, but I think I love you.
A lot of people say they don't like know what love is. I feel bad for them because I definitely feel it for you. We're 4 years old right now.
I know. That's how I felt when I was on the blades, dude. Carving in the ice.
You found your passion.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so funny if like my thing is that like people underestimate how fast I am and I can bowl. Like that's like my hidden talents. And we like it'd be so funny if we go to like the ice rink with you and you just start busting out like full like Blades of Glory emo moves.
I'm at the point now where I'm just like I'm at the age of like I am starting to become like just so lazy.
Brittle, yeah.
And you can just like feel it how inactive I am.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if we did go ice skating, I would catch an injury. Like for sure.
No, I'm not gonna like. I know. Like I do the bit as like, oh, I'm the fastest comedian. Like every single time I beat anybody, I am as shocked as everybody else. Oh, yeah. like I talk a lot of shit, but that's how I was. Oh, I mean, like I could be the worst at something my whole life. I'm just gonna talk shit. Like I'm gonna try and get in your head. I'm gonna like say how much better I am than you. And if I beat you, just know I am astonished that I pulled anything out.
Yeah, each finish line, you're like, you look back, you're like, oh,
no way!
I've done it again.
While I'm running, I have a newspaper and I'm beating my own D like a horse better. Like go. I'm shocked.
Yeah, each time you win, you are like one of the kids at the Special Olympics of just like, you keep going. You just keep running like you didn't know you won yet. You're just like,
it's like the football player that scores, they just run to the tunnel. And they run to the locker room. Run, Forrest. I do a lap around the earth. I come back around. I go, where have you been? I go, China.
True, you are Forrest Gump. When you beat someone in a race and people come up like, why are you doing this?
Oh my, oh my God, I should just, next week, if I beat Cole, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to run into Price Dropper. I'm just going to keep running.
Dude. Oh my God, you should run into Price Dropper, get Gatorade and pour it on yourself.
Yes. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm 100% doing that. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to pour on I don't want to get sticky though.
Brother, it's just part of the game, dude. When you win, you got to get sticky.
Part of the bit.
You got to get a little sticky icky on it.
Oh, sticky icky. Yeah, dude, that's. I mean, all my girlfriends in the back smoking that sticky icky, dude. I go, don't worry, girls, it's leather, all leather interior. Yo, we know it's all leather. There's a divot back here where you've been fucking sitting. I go, oh God.
All right, well, we got an hour 6,
dude.
I'm sure everybody tapped out.
I'm sure
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody fucking is tuned out by now. I guess
probably do promos up top.
I can edit them to go at the beginning.
Yeah, we should.
Just gonna be done with the new intro. The new intro is the podcast is gonna play. And it's gonna be like, hey, make sure to follow us. And my dad. Well, that's fun. Okay, last thing before we close out. My dad keeps like being like, you need to like promote your podcast. Like you need to like get it out there. But every time I think about it, I'm like, anytime I'm in a place or like doing a show or doing a set, and I'm like imagining people listening to the stuff we say, and I'm like, yeah, they're gonna. Yeah,
it's not.
This is not for public consumption, really. Like we release it to the public. There's no private episode. Like everything that we have is out there. But realistically, this is not meant to be heard.
No, absolutely not.
But with that being said, I will try and take us to the moon. I will try my hardest to promote us.
Well, first thing, we need somewhat of a studio of any sort.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I can.
All we need, dude, I'm telling you, all we need is chairs so where we don't have to do a full 90-degree leg.
I'm trying to think if we can set one up here.
I mean, we can set one up at my place, if anything, but then, it's...
I'll go to your place. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever one works better, because...
Well, I got to ask the landlord.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need anything crazy.
I have a feeling she will not like that idea.
All right, well, let's end this, and then we'll just talk.
Okay.
Just talk about this for 50 minutes.
This is released on Monday, so it'll be right after our show. If you did come to the show on the 24th on Saturday, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully it rules.
It will.
I don't fucking know. I mean, it'll kick ass, of course.
It always does.
Of course.
I mean, every single time we've done it, it's kicked ass.
We're 1 for 1 with it, kicking absolute ass. Even that one wasn't that great, but it was good enough. Okay, see you next week.
All right, bye-bye.